Hello students, this is Sagarika Mahadev. Welcome to economics classes. Today we will discuss about our new chapter and the chapter name is production function and this is the chapter 5. In previous chapter we discussed about and we more focused on the behavior of the consumer, but in this chapter we are more focused on the production, and production is related to the behavior of the producer. So here in this chapter we are more focused on the behavior of the producer. So first is production. So what is production? Production is transformation of input into output, and function means the relationship of the production factors such as land, labor, capital, etc. So in short we can say that production function is an expression of the technological relationship between physical input and output of the good. Symbolically we can say that OX equals to function of I1, I2, I3 such as IN. So here OX equals to output of commodity X and F equals to functional relationship I1, I2, I3 such are input 1, input 2, input 3 such as input N, and such input are needed for the output. So here we can express through the example. Suppose a manufacturer manufacturing chair. So manufacturing of chair we require the input like labor and capital. So such manufacturer manufacture chair with the help of two input such as labor and one is capital. So we can symbolically written as L and K. So as per the functional relationship, symbolically we can write here output, that is your chair. So output of chair equals to functional relationship between labor and capital. So symbolically this can be written like this. So this is the concept of production function. The functional relationship between change in output due to the change in input is studied in two phases. One is short-run phases and another is long-run phases. This can be classified into on the basis of one category, that is production factors. Production factors are land, labor, capital, machinery, etc. So in short run we can say that the factors of productions are some are variables and some are fixed. But in long run the factors of productions are all are variables. Variables means which can be vary with change in output, and fixed which are constant over the period. So this can be explained with the help of comparison chart. So first is meaning. Short run is a period where the output can be changed by changing only variable factors, and long run is a period which output can be changed by changing all the factors of the production. Here there is changing of only variable factors, but here the changes are based on all the factors of productions. The next is classification. The factors are classified as variable factors and fixed factors, but here the factors are all are variable in long run. And price determination. In short run the demand is more active. In price determination, as supply cannot be changed immediately with the increase in demand. And here in long run, both the demand and supply play equal role in price determination as they can be increased. This can be explained through a small example. Suppose a farm manufacturer related to any steel. This is a steel company and this is a steel manufacturer. As we know that it has two periods, that is short run period and long run period. Short run period, as we know that here that the factors of production are some are variable and some are fixed. As we know that suppose the variable factors are labor, capital, etc. And here the fixed factors are, these are variable factors, and some fixed factors are land, machinery, etc. So now tell me, in short term, as this is the period is small, so the farm or the manufacturer can change the labor and it also change the capital. That means it contribute capital. This depends upon the manufacturer. But the fixed factor like land, machinery, they cannot be purchased again and again in case of your short run. But in here the long run, all the factors are variable. That means here the manufacturer have an option to change the labor, change the capital. It also purchase the land, it also purchase the machinery, etc. So in this example, we conclude that in short run, some factors are variable and some factors are fixed. But in long run, all the factors of production are variable. So this is production function is the combined efforts of factors of production. So the factors are classified into two major categories. One is variable factors and another is fixed factors. This can be explained with the help of comparison chart. So first we discuss about the meaning of variable factors. The variable factors refers to those factors which can be changed in short run. And here fixed factors are those factors which cannot be changed in short run. The relation with the output. The variable factors are directly with the output, and here the fixed factors do not vary directly with the output. Examples of the variable factors are raw material, casual labor, power, fuel, etc. And example of fixed factors are building, plant and machinery, permanent staff, etc. And in short, we can say that the difference between the variable factors and fixed factors are, variable factors are those factors which can vary with the change in output, but the fixed factors do not vary or they are constant with the change in output. So these are the concepts related to the variable factors and fixed. Now we discuss about the types of production function. The types of production function can be categorized into two types, that is short run production function and another is long run production function. Short run production function refers to the situation when output is increased by changing only one input while keeping other input unchanged. But here long run production function refers to a situation when output is increased by increasing all the inputs simultaneously and in the same proportion. So in short run production function, only one input are variable and others are fixed factors. But in long run, all the inputs or all the factors are variables. So these are the types of production function. Before we explain the production function, we know about the concept of product. And the short run production function can be explained with the help of explanation of the law of variable proportion. And the long run production function can be explained with the help of law of return to scale. The concept of product. The product can be looked at three angles, that is total product, average product and marginal product. So first we discuss about total product. Total product refers to the total quantity of goods produced by a firm during the given period of time with given number of inputs. Also known as total physical product, total return or total output. And total product can be calculated, that is summation of marginal product, or can be calculated by average product into number of variable factors. Now we discuss about average product. Average product refers to the output per unit of variable inputs. This can be calculated by, the formula is average product can be written as AP, and here total product can be written as TP and marginal product written as MP. So average product equals to total product by number of variable factors, and this can be also known as average physical product and average return. Here the marginal product means it refers to the addition formula is marginal product of nth unit equals to total product of nth unit minus total product of n minus 1 unit. This is also known as marginal physical product or marginal return. So these are the concept of total product, average product and marginal